Then Sri Ramakrishna himself declares that I become one with that. The mother is cut down. Mother means philosophy of duality. Duality philosophy is there. You accept God, His vision. Everything you accept. And there is a particular limitation. When you cross the name and form, then what is beyond name and form, you become one with it. That is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So that's Sri Ramakrishna realized. But it is not the case with Sri Ramakrishna that he will simply negate what the devotees are doing. That is called dualistic thought, spiritual practice with dualistic idea that myself and the God is different. I am one, somebody, and the deity whom I am worshipping is somebody. It is not that he is discarding it. He told, yes, that is also a recognized path, and you should do it every day. Slowly, a time will come when you cross out that dualistic revelation, and then you reach to non-dualistic Advaita, non-dualistic vision. In the case of Sri Ramakrishna, in a systematic way, the dualistic vision, he does his puja with bhakti, and then that is called Vishishta Advaita, qualified monist. Qualified monist is accepted in our philosophy of Vedanta. These three things are accepted. And what is qualified monist? It is called Vishishta Advaita. It is not Advaita, non-dualistic realization. One stage lower than that. What is that? Yes, we accept God in all the matters in this world. He is there. We understand, we accept. In whatever things we see, He exists in that. So it is called qualified monastic. And in the third highest stage, and there is only monism, Advaita realization. There is a non-dual realization where Brahman alone exists. None else is there. And whatever we see, whatever we do, it is a Maya, called it is Maya. Maya means it is a pattern that we do not know. It seems it exists. You see the snake and you are afraid, but actually it is the rope that exists. Snake does not exist. It never existed. And it will never exist. So all along it is the rope. But by mistake you think that it is a snake and you are afraid, you are running away, all these things happen. That is called Maya, illusion. It's the highest one. You have to pass through Maya. That is the dualistic vision, then qualified monastic vision, and then non-dualistic realization. The modern scientists in this age, they cannot refute all these three stages in human being who are aspiring for God realization. In any other religion there are hints. In Christianity there is hints. Buddhism there is hints. But directly having the fullest vision of the spiritual matters, that we call it. In a step by step, people come to know what is God realization. So do we want it? The question comes. We are born as a human being. We have become grown up from a childhood. And then what we do? We will take certain jobs. We choose what is suitable for us. And we will try to prosper within ourselves, have knowledge. More and more you prosper, you feel. That is up to our culmination of the human life. But actually we are mistaken. We do all things as it is to be done. But never forget the highest reality. Take hold of that highest reality. That is again and again told in Gita, Bhagavad Gita. I am not the body, not the mind, not the consciousness, not the intelligence, all these things. So, that is repeatedly told. A sadhak, he wants to know, a spiritual seeker. Will he insist on that? Is he tied by the mind? No. You must cross over the mind. How the mind can be crossed? It is through mind the mind can be crossed. So how the mind is to be sharpened? You know, you sharpen a knife or sharpen an instrument and you can cut it. A hard one, a solid matter can be cut if you sharpen your instrument. So like that, you have jalabuddhi, that is in gross matters, we have to make our intelligence sharpening and sharpening and sharpening. So these fellows who are coming to Sri Ramakrishna, they are thinking they are very, very intelligent, they are very, very educated, they know much more. They think than other people or ordinary people. But Sri Ramakrishna is an exception. He will not any outside look, any outside glamour, but he having the highest treasures in his life. And not only he himself is having, those who comes in contact with him, they also are benefited by that. Because he had got the power, he had got the boons from the Mother Kali, Ishta. Yes, yes, your coming to this world, your vision of the Mother will ultimately lead to the world teachings and which will be suitable for the present age, for the future age, and which stands as a challenge to the newly growing civilization. So Sri Ramakrishna's action has been elucidated by Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda, he faced him as a challenge, but he has got eagerness to know the truth. It is not for just you are talking and you are discussing as if we are thinking of a lot of things and afterwards forget. Not that sort of query. It is a lifelong, 24 hours query, tossing our mind again and again and repeatedly tries to get answer. And that sort of aspirant, Sri Ramakrishna wants, who will be the fit person, he will be able to disseminate what is the actual spirituality and which can touch the globe. It is not only touching India or is not only touching any other particular country, in any other religion or in any other sect. Whoever he belongs to, that is the spirituality of this age, where there is no limitation. You cross the limitation. You have the universal view. Through Hindu religion you get to that. Through Christianity you get. Buddhism you get. So many ways of life. You can develop spirituality. Religion is not a group formation. Spirituality is the main motto in each human being. And he gets the bliss. And the third one, I must repeat, that is bliss. Absolute can it be. We are not happy with this world. Something or the other we want. I have not got my good health. I am having a lot of disease. I want to have a good health. Or sometimes what happens? I want to have more and more some other property, assets, or any such things. We are actually not getting the full bliss. Bliss means we do not want anything in this world. All all your satisfaction, all your wants is fulfilled, is satisfied. That is called bliss absolute. Bliss absolute means, suppose an earthquake is happening by your side and you are in the room and you are afraid very much when that will happen next time. You are thinking, you are worried. A person who has got a bliss absolute, he feels, yes, it is the bliss of the Almighty Creator. He has done that. He wants to play. So you are not nervous. That sort of affirmation in the mind, it comes. That is called bliss absolute. So that is consciousness, this one, absolute. You are one with that. Then bliss absolute. And then you are, again and again, it goes on telling that you are that reality, reality, reality. That which you are searching out in temples or any other places, it is within you. So it has been told in the Upanishad, Vidyate hridayagrantis chiddante sarva samsara siyante chasya karmani tosmin drishti poramari. That is, all knots of the heart are totally broken down. Why the knots? Knots of the fetters, which will make you ignorant about your real nature, what is the essence of the human being. So that knots, one after another, is cut down. How? By your sharpened instruments. You have to sharpen your instrument. What is your instrument? Body and mind complex is your instrument. It is gross. You have to sharpen and sharpen and sharpen it. So, the mind will cross the mind. Mind will cross the intelligence. So your body consciousness falls away. So you are established that you are none else but the Brahman. Sri Ramakrishna's teachings is mainly based on that. Whichever way you like, whatever it suits you, take the path. And then how is the path is to be followed? The most important thing is the spirit of renunciation should come. That is, you see, that attachment to this world, slowly, slowly you have to pass over and you make a discrimination. Attachment will become less and less and less. So how to decrease? Attachment is a terrible thing. So you go on discriminating. After all, these are illusory. It does not exist. When I pass away in the world, I have made a lot of things. Can I remember? No. I cannot remember. It is my creation. I have done so much of things. I became glorious for it. I feel what a wonderful thing I have done. Till you are living, the moment your eyes are closed, you are not in this world. You forget anything and everything. So when you are going, you do not know. But consciously, when you are living, you feel that it is a drama that I have played. I have come to the theatre hall. I am an artist. I am a dramatist. I have played a drama. Drama is going on. And I am a part and parcel of the drama. The moment the drama is over, you are out of the stage. Where you stay, you are what you are. That is called Tattvamsi. You are that. That you are not the player of the drama. It is a very temporary thing. You are what you are before you go to the stage. But when you go to the stage, you take the play of a king, the role of a king. You feel you are the king. And so many subjects are there. They are following around other things, so many things. After 1 or 2 hours, the drama is over. You do not know what has happened. and you forget the whole thing. So that happens on birth to birth, death to death, again and again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jataresayanam, iti samsare sputotara dosha, katamiya manava tava santosha. And Shankaracharya just told. So, this sort of vichar, that is always qualify your mind with the highest truth. Highest truth. It is not so easily accessible. The moment you think over it, immediately you acquire that. It is not that. Slowly and silently, carefully, try to purify your mind. What sort of purification? Leave the attachment together. Try to practice it. How attachment can be overcome by detachment. The spirit of detachment means you need not leave this world altogether. I am unattached. Don't tell that. You feel and you are proud that you are telling. But actually, psychologically, mentally, are you in your day-to-day life practice this detachment? If you practice the detachment, you will slowly get impressions within the body and the mind. That sort of mental development, psychological development. And then, what will happen? The result of this, every day thinking of that detachment, the spirit of detachment, that is the path we follow in the Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga. Yoga means by doing work, you become attached to God. You come nearer to the highest reality. But without living the work, doing the work. But work does not enter within you. That is, it does not create any attachment. After you finish from the field of work, that your attachment portion, chapter is over. Go and transfer yourself to the detachment chapter. So you must have the same type of capacity. See, tossing from attachment to detachment, detachment to attachment. But don't forget yourself by that attachment. Otherwise, you will not get the spirit of detachment. Slowly, slowly, the mind gets purified. But how to practice that? There is only one way. You see, pray to the Lord if you are in the path of devotion. Pray to the Lord repeatedly again and again. Oh Lord, whatever good things I am doing, what is the outcome of that? You take it from me. Whatever income I am having from my profession, everything I am surrendering to your feet. Mentally you feel that karma phala tyaga. Jastu karma phala tyagi, so tyagitva avidhiyati. It has been told in Gita. What is the meaning of karma tyag? Karma tyag is not actually physically you must lose the karma, not that. Karma phala tyaga. You should not be attached to the result of the work. So how to practice that? The result of the work is always attaching your mind. I have done such and such things, such and such results would come. Every day we are having the notion. But how to do that? Immediately surrender the fruits of your work. Yogartat karmana annatra, loko aham karma bandhana, tadartam karma kaunteya, mukta sangha samachara. It told in the Bhagavad Gita. Yogartat means offering to the feet of the Lord the result of your work. You be in this world, do the work as like other people. Whoever you meet, talk with them, all these things. Result, don't try to enjoy. You surrender yourself because you know some day or the other you have to leave this world. That spirit should be retained. And then it is karma yoga. In modern time it is very, very particularly this time, you should see that it suits to your mentality and it suits to the society also. How the human being can be divinized, how the mind can be purified. This is the way, that is the special attention to be done. And there is the second path also. This is much easier. At the time of doing karma yoga, it is told in the Gita, you feel what you are. You are detached. You feel that your eyes are working, your ears are working, your mouth is working, all your senses are working. But I am separate from this eyes, separate from the ears, separate from the mouth, separate from the body, separate from the mouth. So, you are separating yourself from the mind. How? How to separate yourself? That is, it has been explained. You separate yourself totally, that is, you are a different identity. You are not the same identity by which your eyes see, your ears are hearing. A different identity. If you practice it, every time you do something and you think that these are the servants, they are working, the master is there. The master is unconcerned about the servants. They are put to work, let them do their work. They have to do, it is their duty. But I myself is the agent. I am there, unconcerned with those fellows, the servants. Let them do or let them think. My mind does not attach to whatever function they are doing. This is the path of karma yoga, it is very difficult. That also has been told in Gita. In every action you are doing, you are thinking that your senses, the indriyas, that is there, that is functioning. You are separate from them. This is the spirit. So you will have a spiritual life. If you think both the matters in the path of love, the path of discrimination. The third one is the path of karma. Fourth one is extremely difficult. So it is, as a result of the work, the serpent power that is within you, that is there in the bottom, it goes up and up and up. So it's a dormant Kundalini Shakti, it is called serpent power. That it is in a creative force. So what happens? Your mind is crossed by the spirit of that highest realization, which is called selflessness, that become one with Brahman. So very few aspirants are there who can do that sadhana. But all the four paths, karma, bhakti, jnana and yoga, are here accepted. Is a true path, is a corrected path, is naturally a tested path. In any spiritual life, any religion, any sect, any philosophy, can any of them refute them? Or they will not accept? It cannot go out of that. So that is the spirit. And Sri Ramakrishna's glorious life is shining in these ages. You go on research and find out every bit of his realization, every bit of his version, we get in the gospel. You have so much questions in your mind. You get the answer. Go to the pages, find out. And you see the spiritual message. It cannot be for the particular time. It is every time prevalent. The spirituality is an eternal matter. Is an eternal substance. It is there all the time. Because the situations in this world is again and again changing, and there is doubts coming from various types of religious practices, philosophical practices, psychological practices, developing of the matter, we forget. And for that, persons like Sri Ramakrishna came. We call incarnations. Why we call incarnations? That is to throw a new light. And it has been told by Swamiji, his vision, his illumination has surpassed the Vedas and Vedantas. Somebody told, why not write a life of Sri Ramakrishna to Swamiji? Swamiji told, never dream. Why? I dare not understand. He is so big, so great in this modern life. His life is an infinite searchlight thrown upon the whole masses of Indian religious thought. He was a living commentary to the Vedas. What is there mentioned in the Vedas, actually it is practiced. So he has surpassed the Vedas. Veda is a book. He had surpassed the book by his realization. So he lived in one cycle. The whole natural existence, religious existence of India. The infinite searchlight. Why searchlight? Things are there. But searchlight is given, installed, and the whole truth, thousands of years, have come out. You will understand what is there. That we do not understand. Reading the Vedas, or chanting it, or reading any other books. It is age-old things, discarded, forgotten, not to be bothered at all. Here, in this particular time, Sri Ramakrishna came and flooded this world with that spiritual ideas. That is the searchlight. It is through. Vedas have revealed the whole natural religious existence, what is there in India, and which is again and again we are asking the spiritual matters. Where is the spirituality? How it has to be gone? In this age, is it possible, or it is just an imagination? We will tell we are secular. We are not concerned about spiritual matters. But each individual being, there is spirituality. So, in the name of secular and secular, making a distinction, what is the meaning of it? Can anybody irreligious? Can anybody become secular? It is a sectarianism that makes our brain involved in this sort of ideas. That it is religious, that it is not religious. Religion is not outside. It is inside, it is to be practiced. And you make your life useful. Human life is not so easily obtainable. So it has been told in Gita, Manusyanam sahasresu, koschid jatote siddhai, jatotam visiddhanam, koschid bhavate dukkha. That doesn't mean that out of thousands of people, this question comes to very few people. Sahasresu, koschid jatote siddhai. And those who are trying to exert, those who start for the development of spirituality, out of such hundreds of people, very rare is few people who have got the final realization. Jatatam visiddhanam koschin mang vetti tattva. It has been told in the Bhagavad Gita by Sri Krishna. So it is a rare thing, a rarest of the rare, but most precious thing, and which can be obtained only in the human life. Any other subhuman species, even the gods cannot have that. So it is required an advent of incarnations, avatara, Buddha, Krishna, Chaitanya. All have come to preach this message in the earlier ages, in different times. This time is becoming a very complex society. And on this complex society, the advent of incarnation, there should be more and more powerful than what was there in the earlier ages. That was required for this particular age. So why it has been told? Sthapakaya cha dharmasya, establishing religion. It is not the religion was not established. No, we have lost. So Sthapakaya Swamiji told in the Pranam Mantra to establish the religion. And then, what is the religion? Religion of the Hindus or in the Buddhas or the Christ? Sarva Dharma Sarupine. The essence of all the religions is to be focused out. And that is the work of the incarnations of this present age. And what that is called Avatara Burishtaya, Ramakrishna Dino. So you compare with the other incarnations in the earlier ages. Different situations were there. Situations, it is making the society a lot of problems. It has intensified to the highest extent in this age of Sri Ramakrishna. And you see his life, his message and spirit, and every inch of his thoughts and words which you get in his message, and explained by Sri Ramakrishna himself, Swami Vivekananda. More and more, he is the master commentator. And then Holy Mother Sarada Devi is what we see in her life. How to make this one practical, Sri Ramakrishna's message. Practical in day-to-day life, following the spirit, how to do, and you get to the highest realization. Otherwise, people will not be able to understand the highest philosophy, how to implement it in your life. They are in the life of Sarada Devi. Small incidents, hundreds of incidents are there. And every work, that highest light, that has been told by Swamiji, it has been told Swami Vivekananda. It is a searchlight of Sri Ramakrishna's spirit.